Madden 25 is all about the A-gap blitz on defense. You have the double mug and the new dollar defense, and even some more under the radar A-gaps like the 3-4 and 4-6 stuff that have absolutely been dominant recently, and it can be very annoying to play against. So in today's video, I'm going to explain why you want to look at the Atlanta Falcons playbook on offense to counter these A-gaps. A very underrated theme recently has been the use of the Falcons playbook by the pros. A lot of pros that love the gun bunch have actually switched to the Falcons playbook from the Colts. The reason why is the Falcons playbook has three bunches, the bunch offset, and the bunch wide nasty, but in particular, they have two extremely unique plays that you don't get in the Colts. And those two plays, which I want to focus on in this video, are the cheat wheel post, and then in the bunch offset, the PA cheat, switch dig, or switch comeback. They're essentially the same thing. But why are these two plays so important? And why are the pros literally switching from the Colts playbook to this? Well, it's because of how they deal with A-gap blitzes and the double mug. So if you've been playing the game, you should know that this double mug defense is, and now the dollar and, like I said, a few others have just been like literally terrorizing everybody all year. You get the basic crash line down, and then, you just basically adjust from there. Sometimes you can blitz 4, 5, 6. Sometimes people even blitz 3. And the thing is that, you can try just about any slide protection, ID, blocking combo you want, and 9 out of 10 of them are very inconsistent. Now, there are a few that are consistent, but the thing is they just take so much time to consistently do. A lot of pros don't want to deal with that, so they're running these plays because you don't have to do any of that, and here's why. So one thing a lot of people don't realize is your best bet to take away A-gaps without having to slide protect, ID, block this guy, that guy, is play action plays. Play action plays block that A-gaps better. Now, I'm not going to say you'll never get A-gap play against, when you're running play action, but if someone's running a 3, 4, or 5-man A-gap, chances are they're not going to get any A-gap on you if you run a play action. Now, if they run 6, depending upon the setup they use, you sometimes can get pressure against play action, but then that is why the Automotion part of this playbook is so crucial. So the plays I'm also showing you, this play in particular is a play action. It also has Automotion. Guys, the reason why Automotion is so big is because these Automotion cheat plays, they basically keep the defense from blitzing 6 to begin with. And they do, I feel like this could be placebo, but I think that they block better too. To be honest with you, from my experience, I get A-gapped a ton less when I don't even do anything when I'm running Automotion plays compared to non-Automotion plays. And I know a lot of people I've talked to feel the same way. I'm not going to say that's 100% of the time thing, but it's definitely something I've noticed. It gets work a lot less on Automotion plays than non-Automotion plays. But these two plays have that. So you can't really get crazy with blitzing 6 against Automotion because you'll give up big plays. And you can't really get A-gap on play action really consistently either. Only way to really get consistent pressure against it is blitzing 6. So for the guys that want to blitz 4 or 5, whatever, they're going to have no luck. So we're going to break down a few different ways to run these plays now that you understand that. I want you guys to see how well they pick this up. And this is definitely a playbook, if you like this, you're going to want to consider. And even if you don't run this exact playbook, you want to find plays like this in your playbook to make your life a lot easier. Now, if you're new to the channel, I do daily Madden 25 videos, tips, and gameplays. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop me a like, follow, comment on the video. I do appreciate it. So first thing you need to know when running play action is you can't carry out the play action. You actually just need to block the running back. Second thing you need to know is a play of Automotion, man. You could hot route the Automotion away, but they're so good, you really want to keep them. So I could just run a basic route combo here with the Automotion, like a streak, post, drag. If you're looking to get better at Madden 25 and win more games, sportsgamers.com is the place to be. Check out my Madden VIP membership where you get access to all of my Madden 25 content all year long. You'll get access to every offensive and defensive game plan I release, all of my secret premium tips that I release every week for my VIP members, and finally, access to my VIP community with guaranteed updates all year long. Click the link in the description and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. Let's dominate together, boys. So let's look at how this route combo works, but more importantly, I want you guys to look at how the play action and the Automotion affect this blitz. As you guys can see, nobody comes free. And I didn't do anything. I didn't ID, I didn't slide, nothing. I just blocked the running back and made some hot routes. And again, that is because this is play action. You guys can see, when play action, the line, it's been a thing of Madden for years. They block different. So now I don't have to worry about slide this way, slide that way, ID this guy, ID that guy. No, like I just know that unless they send 6, they're not going to get pressure on me. And even if they send 6, it probably shouldn't even matter because I have an Automotion built in to where, sending 6, your coverage isn't going to be able to keep up with that. So first of all, you should always have your fastest guy running the Automotion. He can be a threat deep. But past that, it's literally what I like about these plays. It's freestyle. You can do whatever route combo you want. Here I hit the tight end over the middle. It's that simple. Now, it doesn't really, I blitzed 4 there, I believe. I mean, I could blitz 5. It's going to be the same thing. The only time you could get pressured a little bit is if they rush 6. But 5, 4, 3, that's not going to get pressure on you. I mean, you may get shedded, but you see, no one's coming free. And that's all we really can ask for on this game. Now, I want you guys to see what I'm talking about as far as the other play. The other play, it's not a play action, but it's still an auto motion. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people, what they want to do is come down into the gap with the user and make all these crazy adjustments, right? And when they bring their user in the gap, that makes the blitz a little bit harder to deal with because even though, the user's not blitzing, when you get these bars over the user's head, that means the O-line is paying attention to him as a pass rusher. So even that split second that they think, hey, he could be blitzing even though he's not, that makes the blitz way better. And a lot of people don't realize that. So when I have something like this, now you're kind of in trouble because I can freestyle all the other routes on this play. But, this is just something basic right here. But watch. I see you want to take your user in the gap. Okay, let me just call this play. Oops, now I have potentially a free touchdown because you wanted to bring your user in the gap, right? So not only does the play action aspect of it block the blitz, but it's like, hey, man, I see your user's in the gap. Good luck with that. And by the way, you can see what I was talking about. I didn't do any blocking adjustments whatsoever on here, and no pressure came, okay? No pressure came. Now, like I said, I'm not going to say, Automotion is 100% cure for it. It's not because... it's not, but it does help a lot because, first of all, you want to get crazy, bring your user in the gap, okay, touchdown. That's first. But also, it does block better because, look, no one came in. Now, I'm not going to say I've never gotten pressured on auto motion play because that's not true, but I definitely get pressured a lot less on auto motion plays than not. Now, again, this is just 1 or 2 plays, but there's plenty of plays like this in the game. The Falcons, it's a nice playbook because it has the bunch offset, and, the bunch offset's really good, but then it also has, other formations as well. But, plenty of playbooks have good auto motions. You just need to look and see what you can find in yours. Now, again, guys, what if they just want to blitz 6? And again, this is the great counter to blitzing 6. Because look, okay, blitz 6. Go right ahead. You might get someone free, but again, I'm just literally hike throwing a touchdown if you want to blitz 6. So this is, in my opinion, the easiest way to beat this defense, or really any A-gap defense, is this playbook. Because you got play action, cheat auto motion plays out of bunch formations that are really good. These plays, as you guys can see, make it very hard to run these defenses for the fact that it blocks it better. But also, if they get too crazy bringing their user up and blitzing 6, which is really the way to make the heat the best, well, the auto motion is going to cook it over the top for basically free touchdowns. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, man, giving you a look into the mind of a pro. Until next time, it's your boy Duke. Like the video, man.